Good day, boxing fans. Big weekend for South African boxing fans. Not only on the international scene are we going to have Tools Mbenga defending his IBO welterweight title. We also have Landi Ngeke fighting for IBF World Bantamweight title in Mexico City. But if you from a Cape Town area like I am, we have two back-to-back tournaments this weekend. Saturday night we have Warrior Ascent presenting a tournament in the Civic Centre in Mitchells Plain, featuring hot prospect Mikhail Jacobs, and also some interesting fights on the undercard. Battle between unbeaten featherweights Josh Kluter and Owen Venganai, and also the return of long-time former South African junior lightweight champion Pela Mponchane, who will be facing the local hard-hitting favourite Shamig Williams. So that's a very good card. Unfortunately, I won't be able to be there Saturday night. I've got work commitments, my day job here in real estate. But Sunday, I will be at the Ground Up Promotions card, which will take place at the SN Boxing Gym, Steve Newton Boxing Gym in Deep River. And this will be headlined by an international 10-rounder for a vacant IBF Intercontinental minimum weight title. Some call it strawweight, others calls it mini flyweight, but it's boxing's smallest division. And it will be between the Eastern Cape's Nhlanhla Chiga and from the Philippines, it will be his counterpart Arnau Lofranco. Let's break down the fight. Nhlanhla Chiga had a bit of an in and out career at this stage. He's got a record of 11 wins and 3 losses. He was moved very fast in his pro career. I think a little bit too fast. He was thrown into the deep end in his 5th fight against the veteran former IBF world champion Nkosinati Joy. It was a very, very good battle, but Joy handed him his first defeat, but he acquitted himself very well. It was a good loss. He righted the ship and he started winning again. And he was working his way. He was in the top 10 world ratings of most organizations and was doing very well. And then disaster struck when he got knocked out on the undercard of Sivanati Nonchinga against Reggie Suganov in the Eastern Cape. He got knocked cold by a Tanzanian journeyman by the name of George Kandulo. He just ran into a shot there and he was knocked out cold. And that derailed all the big plans for Chiga. Just over a year later, he finally came back. He beat Kandulo in a rematch and he got back in the win column. Then recently here in Cape Town, he lost a split decision to Bevan Sibanda. Acquitted him well in that fight as well, but it just wasn't enough to get him over on the scorecards. And he's now won his last fight against Sunday Kiwale from Malawi. But he's back in the win column. And this fight Sunday is very important because winning the IBF Intercontinental title is going to move you into the IBF's, I think, at least into their top 10 rankings and maybe open up a world title opportunity in the future. Now, in Nhlanhla Chiga, we know him as a very slick southpaw, a very, very good boxer, but in his 11 wins, he's only got 2 knockouts, so he's not a puncher. That's maybe his downfall. Not a big puncher, but a very good right jab there from the southpaw stance, good hand speed, good foot speed, can fight inside, can fight outside, a very crafty fighter. When he's on his P's and Q's, beautiful, beautiful boxer is Nhlanhla Chiga. Now his opponent, Arnau Lofranco, has got a record of 9 wins, 1 loss and 6 knockouts. Now Lofranco is on a 5-fight win streak, which shows you that he's got good momentum going into this fight. His 1 loss was an 8-round decision against his countryman Arvin Sampaga. Now I went to and looked a bit at Lofranco's loss, the 1 loss he had and the wins since. If I look at his loss, he got dropped badly by a left hook from his opponent, you know, and that sent him to the floor in the first round. And then it sort of rattled him, and you can see in the fight, just when he got going, he eventually got cut over both eyes. So he finished the fight. He was coming back into it quite well in the end, blood streaming down his face, but he lost the decision. Now what I could see in that fight is he doesn't have great head. His head is rather stationary, and he was susceptible from his opponent's left hook. He doesn't pull his guard back quick enough, or he leaves it hanging. And you know, he got himself caught that way because the right hand was down there, and obviously he can cut a bit. If I look at his fights since then, he's found some power, he's scored some good stoppages, and you know, his defense is a little bit tighter. For the rest, it's very hard to say with Lofranco because he hasn't really fought anybody of note. Whereas Chicha, we know he's been in with a caliber of fighters like Joey. He's got a very good win over Joey Kanoi, who's coming back to fight Siakol Wakuse soon in an IBF World Title eliminator. That's a very solid win. So we can safely say Nhlanhla Chicha has fought the better opponents, and I'm always big on quality of opposition. But we've seen Chicha's vulnerabilities there in the George Kandulov fight. And I think that fight, rematch, proved that he basically got caught. It was a lapse of concentration. He thought he was safe, he wasn't. And Kandulov is one of those journeymen with a double-digit losses that, you know, is tougher than he looks. Yeah, he can cause an upset if you don't concentrate against him. You know, he's got all of those losses because he's been poorly managed. A lot of fighters start their careers like that, and they have those spotty records. And Kandulov is one of them. He righted the ship there. Against Bevan Sibanda, I think there against Sibanda, you know, he competed on very, very even terms. The corner was kind of chaotic. There was a fight there. I was sitting close to the ring post there by that corner. And there was a fight there about substances, about this, about that, you know. So it was chaotic in the corner, and I think that might have affected him as well. And, you know, but with Nhlanhla Chicha, as we also look back towards the Joey fight years ago, if you put him under constant pressure and you sort of swarm over him, he's going to suffer. You know, all good boxers that aren't the big punchers and so on, they need to dictate terms, they need a bit of space, and they need a bit of time to do what they've got to do, even though it may even just be a split second. So if I look at Arnau Lofranco, he's your typical Filipino fighter in the sense of Filipinos, they tend not to work their game around the traditional jab, working everything from the jab. They'll use a jab now and then as a range finder, but they circle the ring and they wait for an angle and then they pounce. You know, they pounce on you, they're out of range, and then they pounce on you with a fast combination, and, you know, then they hold or they're gone again. So it's these attacks in powerful spurts, and that's how Lofranco fights. So I think you guys must tell me in the comments who wins, Nhlanhla Chicha or Arnau Lofranco. I think the fight will be streamed somewhere. I'm not sure about the broadcasting stuff. Let me know in the comments as well if you know. And that's going to be, I think it's streaming on IME. I see Hayden Bruce Jones and my old bike partner, Soli Dolly, and Nomeva and Dongeni is doing commentary. So it will be streaming there on IME. Just go on your web, you'll be able to find it. But who wins? How do they win? And why do they win? Now, I don't know enough about Arnau Lofranco, and there's not enough on his record to show really how good he is. I could see in his loss more than I could see in his wins. And that tells me he's got heart. He's gritty, he'll fight with the blood streaming, he'll stay in the fight, and he comes to fight. So a guy with Nhlanhla Chicha must make sure that he banks rounds, because you know he hasn't got the power to score a stoppage. But I think Chicha is just a bit more seasoned. Things are just a bit more in favour for him here in this card. It's an Eastern Cape promoter, Ground Up Promotions, new promoter, I believe, promoting here in Cape Town. We thank them for doing that. We were winners here in Cape Town for that. So, but I just think Chicha will have too much experience, seasoning and skills for Arnau Lofranco. But it's a kind of even fight. It can go either way. I don't see Lofranco winning on points. I can see him winning on an upset knockout. And I don't see Chicha winning on points. So I'm going to go with Nhlanhla Chicha on points Sunday there at the SN Boxing Gym in Deep River. Guys, I'll be there ringside for the Sunday show at least. Unfortunately, I can't be on the Saturday one. But come and say hello as always and enjoy the boxing. I always enjoy chatting to everybody. And until I see you guys again on Sunday, remember to keep those hands up.